that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game. And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Glad to have you with us at the Alamo Dome in San Antonio, Texas, home to the UTSA Roadrunners. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Texas State Bobcats, taking on a squad from the American, the UTSA Roadrunners. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Roadrunners will get us started with the opening kickoff. A special teams miscue right off the bat, and they'll take over in really good field position.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. Jackson gonna throw it right down the middle. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. So now it's 2nd and long. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. The sudden change on the turnover, and man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella
turning it on! That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. The give to the running back from the shotgun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl, but knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollack off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollack cut blocked, maybe even double-team high load, chop blocked on every single play early.
which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just
fires toward the end zone. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And the Roadrunners will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. They are backed up, defense smelling blood as this drive starts at the 5. Makes the grab, it's Smith. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. The Bobcats racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Quarterback showing you some resiliency here on this drive. He threw a pick on the opening drive of the game, but he was able to turn the page right away. You can't let that bad play affect you, and they're letting him throw it. They're being aggressive, and he's proving that he can still make good decisions here. He can find the open target and deliver strikes.
The biggest rule change for me, if I could make one in all of college football, would be illegal man downfield. And when they run these RPO plays and those linemen start to creep further and further down the field, I would love for the refs to call those more often. It's a cheating play, basically, running these RPOs. So hard to stop. Nice execution by the offense, but probably cheating too.
Unloads to the wideout. Hauls it in. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Going to throw it over the top of the D. Snatches it on the right. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. And the Bobcats started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Texas State. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw, it's McCown. Flushed out of the pocket. Finding an escape route. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. The Roadrunners in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Fires to the tight end. Breaks into the open. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Fires one high and deep. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Makes the grab. Still on his feet at the 45. It's a seam wide open. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now 1st and goal. UTSA. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Into the end zone, and he's gonna score. Touchdown, UT San Antonio.
And this QB starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds a man on the left. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
That's not an easy throw to hit, I will say. A dagger throw, it takes time to develop. You really got to sell the route. The quarterback has got to put that in an area and anticipate the throw. Just not on the same page with his receiver on that one.
He's got it. Defense uses the sideline there, and he gets it into plus territory at the 49. From the gun, running back on the move. And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on fourth. Fourth down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. Pressure coming. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on fourth down. To throw, it's McCown. Fires deep toward the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Got his man. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? It'll be third and long. They'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. And they'll miss the connection here on third down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're at fourth and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And he'll slide after picking up the first down. And the Roadrunners come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Roadrunners really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Under fire. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Anderson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off play action on first down. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
The Bobcats will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Oh, he's got some space. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Roadrunners come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. And guys, this can be a great time to look for a big play on 2nd and inches. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. The Roadrunners are facing 3rd and inches. Off the play fake. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. And the Roadrunners looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. To the air, it's McCown. Hauls it in. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Makes the grab. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Wants to throw again. It's complete on the right side. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Roadrunners.
Offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Anderson. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Unloads quickly. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Looking to fire. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Makes a grab for a big play. Hits the crease. The 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Bobcats.
And back in the day, you used to line up and your tight end was a blocker and you threw it to him short. Now, these guys are being so dynamic in space and so athletic. Now they can make big, huge plays for your offense and put points on the board in a hurry.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off.
Texas State, 14.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Looking for a man. It's McCown. Forced out of the pocket. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. The Roadrunners want to move quickly. He'll do it himself on the draw.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Here comes the heat. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
And sometimes these QBs, man, you just want them to hang in the pocket maybe just a little bit longer. It's 3rd down. I got a little bit I got to get, and I think he pulls the football down.
Converts on 4th down. Still going. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Roadrunners will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete as the pass is knocked away, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's see who it's on.
I know that's offensive pass interference, but I actually think that's a very heads-up play because that ball might have got intercepted. That was an errant throw. The receiver knew it, and instead of allowing the defender...
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And it took the defense a bit to get a handle on him, a little slippery with all those juke moves. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Lets it fly deep downfield. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
All right, Kevin about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Bobcats will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 3rd. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
Really nice first down run, and you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles, he can run outside.
There he goes! That's a kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The give from the gun. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Roadrunners are on the move. On run the option. He'll toss it. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little gain because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment. That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got...
Turning on the Jets. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, UTSA. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. So it's an 80-yard drive, and the score comes on a pass from 40 yards out. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need...
Turning it on! He makes it up to the 20-yard line before going out of bounds. The Bobcats come to the line in the hurry-up. Jackson will throw. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. And the Bobcats send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Looks it in at the 40. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. To the ground with the back. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pucks it out of the air. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Roadrunners will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they'll just down it right there.
Nice job. Had a little hang time, getting it up in the air. It's coming inside the 10. That thing goes inside the 5-yard line. That is exactly how you draw it up.
The give to the tailback. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get...
Couldn't fight his way out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
Returner is brought down at the 47. And your UTSA...
Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not second and long. It's not third and long. Now it's the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Roadrunners come to the line with a new set of downs. Pulls and fires complete to the right.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
Back to pass, it's McCown. Unloads to the wideout. And the timing just a hair off.
And when you're a quarterback, man, I know wide receivers are great athletes and they're supposed to catch everything that gets near them, but when you don't put it right on the center, when they're running a lot of times, it just makes it a little bit more difficult. And I think he did that a little bit too much for his wide receiver right there.
Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. And the Roadrunners are rolling down the field. He'll ride his man on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the score. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Quick pass on the fly motion. And he was able to work his way for just a few, and that will do it for the third quarter. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's UTSA holding the edge. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. So the final period starts with a second down play. Jackson gonna throw it. Here's a heat. Flips it out in the flat. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Bobcats headed quickly to the line. The play action fake. Under fire. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the first down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
And a nice, solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run it from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. He'll start this drive firing. Finds his target down the middle. Breaks into the open. We've seen this from this sophomore, so dangerous after he makes the grab. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. That last play has this defense on its heels. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 21. Back to throw, it's McCown. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
They're trying to get the receiver on a drag route and work him through all the bodies in traffic, but there's just too much happening. I don't think he saw the throw real well, and it falls incomplete. They'll
run it, trying to drain time off the clock. They make the stop after a pickup of 3, balls at the 18. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Snags it. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. The Roadrunners have their offense in high gear. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They got mauled on the last play. Do they have... And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. Dropping back, it's McCown. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead. They march the ball 51 yards for the score. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Can hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Slips away. And the defense is there. He got away for a second, but not for long as they knock him down for a loss. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He's got an open man. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat.
And 1st down for the offense.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. And the Bobcats want to crank the tempo.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. on 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Makes the catch down the right side. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. Jackson will throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Anderson. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
22. 1st and goal. Texas State.
Snaps it in the shotgun. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Texas State. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious. To be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media, it's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games starred. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did, and we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just means so much. This was a fun one to call.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.